Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only join me for that, book me for that directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Okay. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? So I'm channeling a woman's screams, right? I'm channeling yelling, okay? So screaming and yelling from a feminine energy. So there's a woman that's screaming and yelling, okay? This feminine energy here. It's like this person is upset, mad, angry, enraged, a little bit unhinged. Like this person, they're facing something right now, something that they can't grasp. We have the Ace of Swords reversed to the Page of Cups reversed. This is someone who's being humbled by life and they can't grasp the humbling. So life has caught up to this person in such a way that they're being brought down to earth. I see here that this is someone who always looks down on other people. They always think they're better than the next person. They never show love to anyone unless it benefits them. They don't care to show up in a loving way in someone's life unless it benefits them. They pretend to be a certain way in people's eyes because they want people to believe that they're a certain way. This is someone who isn't real. They're fake, they're phony, they're not authentic and original at all. And life is humbling them. So that means that the person that they are and have always been is being exposed. And this level of being exposed, I'm seeing here that it's just the beginning. Right now, this person is facing exposure within themselves where they're seeing who they truly are. So, looking into the mirror type energy where they have to look at who they truly are. And as I said that, like the light had made a sound. It's like, you know, when the lights are flickering and they make a sound, but this is not flickering. It's more like an electric bolt. But what I'm seeing with this is like this person is unwell within themselves, and it's because they finally seeing who they truly are, and they don't like the woman in the mirror, right? And it's just the beginning of their awakening because they're about to see their true colors in more ways than one. This is definitely someone who's been asleep, spiritually asleep. They are someone who's fully tapped into the matrix and has not begun their spiritual journey of realizing who they are outside of the things of the world. So this is a comic, you know, they have no clue about anything outside of, you know, what the world portrays. So this is someone deeply programmed and conditioned by society and the patriarchy. You know, we need to look like this, talk like this, walk like this, go here. This is what is in. This is what is the trend. This is the concept that everyone is abiding by. So I also believe in it. This is someone who, just because people are now reading scriptures and making it popular, they're claiming to be a believer as well in their community. But they're not even a little bit. Someone doesn't know God. So this person has been living this way for a long time. And now that life is catching up to them, they're entering a season of learning. This is learning that they could have experienced willingly if they chose to learn and heal as they go, but they never chose that. And so life is catching up to them in such a way that they forced to learn. They're being put in a corner to learn. That's the humble energy, being humbled, knowing your place. This is this person where they being put in their place by God. Okay. This person be doing so much, so many things that they don't want other people to know that they do, because the person that people know them to be is the opposite of what they do. It's like someone saying that, oh, I do this, I do that, but in reality they don't do anything like that. So this is someone like that. They have a lot of secrets, a lot of skeletons, a lot of attachments of darkness that they have to live with or live by as well. So as life is humbling them, this person keeps thinking about you. They keep thinking about your life. It's like you are the first lesson, or you are the trigger to the lessons that are about to unravel themselves in this person's life, which tells me that this is someone that definitely tried to form a weapon against you. And God is using you as a catalyst, a vessel to give this person karma, because this person has done a lot to people already. Now it's just catching up to them. What's the last straw? They can't do this anymore. They can't live like this. That's something they can't be. And it's like their life is going to push them towards being themselves. And being themselves is what they were running away from, because they hide behind the world and the things of it. But now they can't do that. It's over for that. This is someone who is afraid of themselves because they don't even know who they are. But they know what they do. That's why they're afraid. That's why they're afraid, because they know what they do. Let's tap in further to the energy. So there's a lot there's a lot going on here. It's just two energies, and already there's a lot that I'm channeling. We have the Temperance reversed. So day and night. The Temperance reversed, day and night. Okay. So with the Temperance being reversed, can you close the door? Yes. Yes. Love you, babe. As I was saying, you guys, with the Temperance being reversed here, I am seeing that, day and night, sun and moon energy. So this person, in their reality, in their world, in their life, they're unable to live with themselves. They have ways they cope with themselves in the daytime and in the nighttime, because the sun brings different energy than the moon. So there's ways they need to learn to live with themselves during the day and during the night. So this could be someone that during the day they do certain things to be able to live with themselves and cope with who they are. And then during the night, they do the same thing. They have their ways, and they coexist like that within themselves. So in the day, there's someone else. In the night, there's someone else. And amongst people, there's someone completely different as well. This is a shapeshifter. They're not really authentic and real in who they are or who they portray themselves to be. And they really come off a certain way to fool the next person, right? They love to do that. They love that, if they come off a certain type of way in this person's eyes, they're gonna get this type of energy from that person. Things are gonna go this way. Like they monitor people and study people and like to teach themselves about that person and how they should best act. Oh, when I'm around you, I know I have to do this. Or when I'm around you, I have to be on this. When I'm around you, I can't say that. When I'm around you, we can talk all about that. Like this person is like that. They've always been a shapeshifter of darkness. Like they don't care about anybody but themselves. They use people and things for their own things, right? Um, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So with the Three of Pentacles reversed, back to this day and night, right? They have to live by something in the day, live by something in the night, the sun, the moon. They have to coexist with their own identity under the sun, under the moon. But there's things they do under the sun, there's things they do under the moon. And those things that this person does, that's what's catching up to them. The person that they've been, it's backfiring. So people are not going to begin to trust this person in the same way. If things were going a particular way in their life, they're not going to go like that anymore. Because the season for them to use people for their own things is over with. The season for them to use anything for their own things is over with. This person has abused and used so many and so much things of life, people of life, that it's time for it to come to an end. So this person is going to be going through a season, a period of life where no one wants to be around them, or no one that is around them actually wants to be around them. They're going to go through a season of their life where their ways of living in the day and the night, it's not going to work for them anymore. They need to find new ways to live and coexist with who they are. The fact that this person needs to learn to live with themselves says a lot about who they are. Imagine having to learn to live with yourself because you're that afraid of yourself because of what you do. You have to learn to live with yourself. This person is someone that cannot be alone without some form of sound in the background, whether that be something they're watching or listening to, because they don't like to feel their own breath or listen to their own breath. They hate being alone. Like, you see, so that's one of the things that they do under the sun, where during the day when they're alone, they play something in the background and, experience life like that. It makes them feel more present in who they are, and not, it doesn't trigger their demons. So this person lives a life where they have to learn what triggers their demons and what doesn't. If being around this person doesn't trigger their demons, they're going to be around that person. Not because they love them or they're genuine and sincere. No, it's like, oh, you take, I can feed my demons with your energy, so I'm going to be around you. This is an energy vampire, a shapeshifter. So with that being said, this person is desperate to be your friend. Like, with the strength and the Seven of Wands, they're willing to do anything and act however way. They want to pull out their shape-shifting skills to a T, the peak of their own things. Like, they just want to pull up and just bombard you with fakeness. We have strength. And they're going to be sadly disappointed when you reject them before they even start their own delusions. Because this is someone that thinks they can be friends with you only if they perfect their shape-shifting ability. They feel like if they can craft themselves and create and curate themselves in a certain manner. Oh, it's bound to work. You are bound to, like, now you and them, it's a whole thing going on, things like that. But it's all a lie. This person is delusional. They don't know that they talking about an earth angel. They don't know they talking about someone who walks with the Most High God, who can sense filth from afar. I already know you're trying to beef with your imaginary self. I already know that you are not rallying the mind when I look in your eyes, or I can smell the insanity. You are like that, beloved. Like, you can really see the energy and read it from a person. The aura will tell you before their words do. And you live with that. You have your things that you live with, but they're in demons. You are someone that learns to live with the truth of life, because an earth angel has to learn to coexist amongst the demons. And it pisses you off because these demons keep trying to take you with their filth, or touch you with their filth, or talk to you with their filth, or talk about you with their filth. It's like, keep your filth away from me and allow me to not be filthy like you, because we'll never be the same filth. Type thing going on here. We have the Ten of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something is not going to go the way this person thinks, because you're too grounded in who you are. You're not like them, where you have to pretend to be something you're not. Hence, you can already see the fake before you even speak to the fake or touch the fake. You see it with your eyes. Your eyes can channel off that person's energy and aura, that you're not right. And even the way they speak, you're easily able to observe that with a high IQ understanding when you listen to what they say. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles reversed to the Eight of Wands reversed. I'm channeling something really crazy from this, and I'm just trying to transmute what I'm channeling. This is someone that looks forward to being a shapeshifter. They look forward to smiling in people's faces, knowing that they're pretending to care. They look forward to having a conversation with that one person, because after speaking to that person, they feel their energy rise, because they fed on that person's energy, because they're an energetic vampire. These be the friends, quote unquote, that people have in the world, where being with them, being around them, even having a conversation or talking with them or talking about them, it just drains you. It takes away from you. You don't feel good. It doesn't do anything for you, but with them, it feeds their soul. So it's basically transactional energy. That's what friendship is. You're transacting energy. Are we in the same vibration, or are you feeding off of me? Because I'm of a vibration that you can never be of. So with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, this person is not on the vibration that you're on. They're on a vibration that they can be on, meaning this person, there's only so far they can rise in who they are. They're limited because of who they choose to be in the world. The shapeshifters, the ones that wear masks, they have to do as the mask does. So if they have to lie, pretend, act, say this, and all these things, that's what they will do. But there's limits to living like that, because there's boundaries you can't cross, because you are limited in what you can do. You are living in restriction of these masks that you own. Or this face is for when I'm around this person. This face is for when I'm alone. This face is for when I'm pretending that I'm not afraid of myself. This face is for when I'm doing what I'm doing, knowing it's wrong, but I'm doing it anyway. You know what I'm saying? This person is like that. So they want to be friends with you. Do I need to say don't be friends with this person? Or are we wise in here? Are we wise? Are we wise or what? Huh? This person, the reason they're so desperate to be friends with you is because they want to feed off of your energy. Justice reversed to the Knight of Wands reversed. You are definitely an energy this person has never come across before. They don't know how to act, they don't know how to be. All that they know is they want to perfect themselves, put themselves together enough to be able to get into your energy because they want to feed off your energy. Let's just take a little bit of a moment. An analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. I see here that, isn't it ironic that we live in a world where people literally dedicate themselves to being snakes? Like they literally dedicate themselves to being a snake in another person's life because this person is literally behind the scenes in their world, their life, and reality. They're gearing up all these things within themselves to come towards you with those things, hoping that you're easily going to fall into what they're trying to come through with. Isn't it crazy that we have literally people behind the scenes in their own world, life, and reality that plot against us and sit and say, how am I going to ruin that person's life? We live amongst demons. Isn't that crazy? Coming back to the generalization of this message, this is definitely someone of Luciferian, satanic energy. This is definitely someone who they only want to feed off of you because they want to get what they want to get from you. Feeding on you is just step one. This is someone who they want to do more than just feed on your energy. And I feel like you're sick of people like this. You're sick of people like this. It just disgusts you. It really does. We have the Four of Swords. But you don't lose no sleep over this though, or you're being called not to. Instead, don't waste your time and energy on a demon. Don't waste your time and energy on a demon. When I tell you that I'd rather be all alone all my life than surround myself with a demon. I'd rather not have a friend, simply put, than surround myself with a demon. I'd rather, hell, I'd rather not even care about having a friend. I'd rather not even think about it. Oh, that's right. I'm already like that. Like, I don't care. It means nothing to me that someone wants to be my friend. Snake, Too many of them to even give anyone a benefit of the doubt. And what I'm seeing here is like your earth angel energy. It's the reason why these demons are so attracted to you. A demon obviously is going to be attracted to an angel. They might hate the angel. They might want to destroy the angel, but they will be attracted to the angel. They'll be drawn to the angel. So you've had a lot of fake friends, simply put. You've had a lot of snakes in your grass, even lovers. You've experienced a lot of snakes, but that doesn't mean lose hope. I personally don't want to waste my time being hopeful about something that's going to hurt me because I know what I've went through with regards to that specific something. Having hope doesn't mean put yourself through the same thing over and over again, even though you see that it has the same outcome. Try and be friends with someone just so they bite you with their snake venom. Rather, having hope is still have hope in your heart about humanity. It's hard to have hope in your heart about humanity because so many people are dead inside and soulless. That's why they do what they do because they're filled with darkness. Don't lose your humanity because you will be a demon as well. Demons don't have a heart. You can't tell a demon about hope, faith, trust, prayer. They'll spit in your face. They blasphemous. They're the opposite. So they're the opposite of you. So just think, you know, they're the opposite of you. The Six of Wands reversed to the World reversed. God is saying, don't even give this person a chance. It's okay that, you still want a friend. Just allow yourself to receive it. Don't force it. When you see that someone ain't right, they ain't right. Still have hope in your heart about humanity and the world becoming a better place. But don't lose yourself in an idea, hoping that this person will be the best friend to you because of what you see, when what you see is not even real. You are not in control of what people choose to do to you, no matter how genuine you are to them or can be. They'll still do you how they want to do you. They'll still be a snake, but it does not mean lose your humanity. Don't allow them to take away your humanity. Yes, there's so many snakes in the grass, but do you also want to be a snake as well? Or do you want to eliminate the snakes? You eliminate the snake by not being one, right? In this instance, where ground yourself in who you are. Understand that you can want a friend. It's okay. At some point, I wanted friends. I was trying until I realized that the season of my life that I'm in, I can't have that. The energy in my life doesn't allow that. So go based on what you are experiencing. But understand this person in particular is a snake. I'm saying in general, anyone you want to be friends with. If it doesn't allow, look at your life and what God is trying to do. Hence, He's not allowing something to be what you want it to be. Who knows in however many years, maybe I'll have a best friend and I'll come on here and say something about that. Or something different would have happened that leads me to now I'm like talking about the fact that I have someone, a friend. But until then, I'll wait for what I deserve. I'm not going to settle to be snaked. When I already hear the hissing, I can already hear the and I'm trying to get bitten. No. So, beloved, it's okay to want friends. It's okay to have that in your heart, but don't allow yourself to force things with anyone. And also, don't fall into the entrapment that you need friends. You need yourself. These friends are going to take you away from who you are when they're not right for you. So, wait for what's right for you. And if God says this is not the chapter that you can have friends or a friend, wait. You don't know what He's protecting you from. Look at the energy outside. So many negative forces, so many snakes, so much envy and jealousy. Someone can envy someone because of how nice their hair looks. Fuel up and burn to the core inside of them because when they see that person's hair, it'd be so nice. We live in different times. We need to be mindful. We need to be aware. We need to be tapped in. And we need to choose ourselves always. Because the snake wouldn't choose you. It just wants to bite you. But pretending to like you is a part of its game. Thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. As well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon. If you'd rather join my Patreon instead, you can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.